lot of you. It cost me most of my dough. I looked my best when I got dressed. Then I had no place to go. I'm always round by my own son. I'm missing kissing and one son. I'm growing older, wishing and waiting for love.
I could almost forgotten that today's Saturday.
It is. And don't forget to clean the back of stitching.
All right.
How?
Is this another one of those slightly used bargains, Mother?
But your room is overdue. You should cast reflections on my linen.
You're right, Mother. Always right.
Towels?
Good morning, Mother. Did Velasco call me up this morning?
He waited for you all morning in the parlor. But I should wake you up for Velasco.
Have a heart. It's only 10 o'clock. Someone close the transom, will you? What a madhouse. Oh, why did we ever move into a dump like this? Grin and like it, my proud Florine. You're saving money for the first time in your life, ain't you? Now close the transom, please. It ain't worth the effort. Navarre, he said for you to close the transom.
Of course. One of you says that every morning. You two dames must think I'm under contract.
Don't crab at doing a kind deed, dearie, or you'll never be a good Girl Scout. Well, I'll do it myself, as usual. But I'm just telling you, don't carry it too far.
Mother, get a load of this. We have 3 musketeers in the house.
What?
3 Collines have invented a nifty name to designate the Broadway gal who can take care of herself without help from the sugar bosses. She's a musketeer.
Is that sweltering?
A musketeer is a chorus lady who manages to get along without a cash and kiss papa. The 3 musketeers referred to are Dee Foster, Florine Chandler, and Navarre King.
Get it, kid. The bouncing boulder's reading something from Variety about it.
We say more power to these 3 brave little gals who are fighting the battle of Broadway shoulder to shoulder, clean, square, and shapely. And we offer our best wishes to Navarre King, gorgeous Florine Chandler, and Delight Foster.
Well, kiddo, but say the bunk to sleep in.
That's that.
Give us credit. We're smart Broadway babies, eh?
Swell publicity, ain't it? But won't it scare all the Johns away?
Why worry about the Johns? We're after Jack. And when we get it, we'll continue to be Broadway Musketeers. One for all and all for one.
Hooray!
My Billy. Boy, he's dancing for me. I hope he gets paralysis of the feet.
Before he wears his brains.
Say, I want to know where you two nitwits would be if it wasn't for Billy. Tell me that, will you? Still wiggling in a Coney Island honky-tonk, that's where, instead of a real Broadway redo.
Oh, Billy ain't such a bad egg. In fact, he's too fresh.
He hates himself, and that's the kind of an egg I don't want to call him. Don't fool yourself. You'll never get the chance, sister. And don't go wishing any tough luck on a Billy, see? 'Cause he's asked me to marry him.
Dee, are you kidding?
You mean book double with a ring and everything? You still got your eyesight. You can't get me wrong.
Gosh, that's slick. Honest. When's the tragedy coming off?
Billy says we'll be married the day he signs with Victor. Which means I'll attend your wedding in a wheelchair. But at that, Billy's a grand boy. It's about time you said something nice, dearie. Awful nasty on the level. I just wanted to hear you say how much you love him. Oh, when I think about it, I just can't say anything.
There he goes again.
Yes, sir, Scotty. You know, one of these days, Mrs. Bavani's son, Billy, is going to be Broadway's greatest producer.
Well, you're the boy with the big ideas, all right. And another thing, Billy, you know, all the wise birds know that you produced the Broadway's biggest hit this season, while Lasco was down in Florida.
And them that don't know it ain't wise.
Well, you got some great ideas, boy.
I got a lot of more ideas. Look at this new dance step.
Boy, that's a natural. That's good, great.
And once a real-life producer sees it, I'll be able to write my own contract.
Yeah, you'll be able to write your own contract, but will he sign it?
Well, if he does and he's crazy, will he see the stuff I got in the new review? It's a panic.
A panic, boy. It's a friend. You're a wow.
I know it. And little Dee, she knows it. She's just an armful of heaven. And she's mine, all mine. What a sweetheart.
You know, Billy, I never thought a guy could get so goofy over a doll as you have. You know, hey, wait a minute. You're not going to put on that emotional tie again, are you?
I got it.
Oh, yeah. It's a Christmas present.
Yeah, the bright angel, she bought it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Dee has what she wants, it's KO with me.
But how are we going to get along without our Goldilocks?
Never mind, Kitty. I haven't gone yet. And no matter what happens or where we are, we're always going to keep in touch with one another. Promise?
I promise.
Promise? Just try and take me. And we're going to get together every so often to dish the dirt and to spill the scandal. Come in. Oh, it's only you, Durgan. I got your things mended and ironed. What's the matter, girl? After all your good advice, Dee has gone and married into the profession.
Whom? No, not that trick stage manager.
He's not Trick Durgan, and you know it. You just don't like him.
I ain't squawking, girlie, but I hate to see you marry outside the money. A chorus dame can't ever be happy without it. You'll see.
I'll marry Billy for better or for worse. And love it.
Oh, listen, will you a fickle? You could sing far better than what you'll get with that ham.
Go ahead, say it, Durgan. You can't change my mind. I'm in love.
cuckoo about Billy. That's just it, dearie. Cuckoo love ain't the wedlock kind. And marriage ain't Broadway's language.
That's your idea, not mine. Anyhow, put those things down and stop lecturing.
No hard feelings, dearie. I just hate to see you be a sucker when you could land in the front row.
You all think you're smart, but it's just the old story of sour grapes.
Well, they weren't sour when the biggest Johns on Broadway used to drink champagne out of my slippers. Now look at me. I lost everything just because I let my fool heart rule my head.
I don't care what I lose, so long as I keep my Billy's love. That's one thing money can't buy.
Yeah, I've heard that before, too.
And now you're hearing it again, and it's still true. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. But you mustn't try to bust up me and Billy.
Oh, I guess I'm just an old fool.
Never mind. Sometime you must tell us about the time I drank the wine from your slipper.
Well, you
but not
sit down,
now,
dear.
Just wait now.
Well, all right.
Not now. Wait, that's sad.
Don't you know whistling on a stairway is bad luck for anyone in love?
And who said I was in love, Madam Carbolic?
Hello there, baby. Are you decent?
You better learn to get in the habit of knocking on ladies' door.
We just ain't knockers, sister.
Control yourself, big boy, before I tag you on the jaw.
Say, what did you cookies think of this morning's broadcast?
Did you stick that note in the paper?
Why, sure. I want all the world to know about you Broadway Musketeers. You know how straight and narrow you are.
Well, of all the gold. Now, if any of my boyfriends shake me, I'll sue you for damages.
Hey, where's Dee?
Here comes the bride. Here comes the bride.
Hiya, baby.
Billy,
Say, you're as happy about it as I am.
happier.
But what do they think about it?
Great, they're strong for you.
Just think of it, Dee. Man and wife. Ain't that wonderful?
Come on, Billy, the girls want to dress.
All right, now remember, rehearsal 2 o'clock, and you babies be on time.
We always are.
All right, but get out, will you?
Well, goodbye, sister.
You know, I'd call today's rehearsal just for you, Dee.
That's fine, Billy.
Now remember, you're stepping out in front of the chorus for the first time, a featured dancer.
Oh, I'll do my darndest.
What a gay little guy you are. Well, come on, get rehearsal.
Goodbye, Miss Foster.
Goodbye, boy.
Not bad, eh, Scotty?
Bad. It's you used to said it all right.
Let's run over this next number, Chris.
All right, soon as I fix this note.
Come on, girls, places, please. Now get in there and do your stuff, honey.
I'll do my best, Billy, for you.
All right, dear. Come on, girls, now places, please. I want to start this number with a bang. You ready? Now remember, 1, 2...
Well, as I live and breathe, if Billy isn't trying to rehearse without little Blossom.
Relax, girls. Why don't you buy an alarm clock?
Oh, well, what's a half hour out of my life?
Say, do you dance in the show or do you own it?
You couldn't give me this opera.
Upstage today, eh? I suppose you were out last night with a couple of millionaires.
Sure. 2 millionaires and another lady. I travel with important people. What if
get wise to yourself, Billy. I know a man who'll do a lot for you if I urged him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I want to see you get someplace. What you need is a little girl who can crash big gates. And I'd crash anything for you, handsome.
Well, crash into those bloomers and stop dreaming.
No kidding, Billy. I can get you a real break. A chance to show what you can do on your own. And I'm the only drink you offer.
I'm getting along fine, thanks. Hello, Mr. Lasker.
Hello there, Billy. Late again?
Yeah, she was...
I understand. I just dropped in for a minute to see that Foster girls dance.
Fine, we're just going into it. All right, girls. Are you ready, Chris? I hope you like it, Mr. Lasker.
Oh, Mr. Lasker.
Give it a chance, Connie.
Sure. Sit down, Mr. Lasker.
All right, girls. Now put it over, Dee.
You're gonna let that dizzy dame make you. Why not wait until after working hours?
Well, Dee, what are you talking about?
That took trust right before my eyes.
Billy, everything is ready.
All right, shoot it, Chris.
$9,875, Gesant. Right? Okay. Well, boys, let's meet for the turkey's bath. Been a long session since 10 o'clock last night.
You should worry. You're about 10 grand to the front.
Imagine Gus Brand, millionaire racketeer, losing sleep for 10 grand.
Where do you get that millionaire stuff? Say, boys, his bankroll would make the rest of us look like pikers.
You said it. Well, I don't know about that, Gus. We fellows from Detroit don't play for his high stakes.
No?
But we're kind of hard to take.
Well, then supposing we get together again tonight. Say at 10.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
How about it, first?
I was planning on blowing town tonight. Thought I'd run up to Montreal and kind of look things over. Convenient entertainment you have here.
Yeah, a live bunch of Broadway babies. The prize beauties of the country, first.
Looks good from here. What is that, a rehearsal hall?
Yep. I guess that's why they put this hotel here. You know, to give we boys a break.
It's a great break.
Not bad at all.
But take a Broadway first. You see that little brunette up there by the window? That's Louise DePeister. Yeah, there was another one down there, too. Oh, there she is. Joe.
Yeah.
Bring me those glasses.
Yes, sir.
You mean that little blonde?
Yeah. Dee Foster. She's one of the youngest kids on Broadway. Here, get an eyeful of that.
Some kid. Yeah, she's beautiful. Nice hair and good eyes.
And everything. Say, Perce, how'd you like to meet her?
You know, I don't win much for women. Just cards.
She's dancing now. Take a look at her. You know, Dee Foster's worth any man's time.
Yeah, she's worth meeting, all right.
Well, what do you say we go backstage tonight and fix it up? What do you say?
I don't care. Suppose we do.
Okay, kid. You won't regret it. You know, you haven't got anything up in Montreal to compare to that little girl.
Say, she's great.
It's a nice number, Scotty.
It's great.
That's it, Chief. Now get upstairs and change as fast as you can. That's it. You're doing fine.
Come on,
Get up.
come on, girls. Hurry up.
That's it. You're doing fine. You got 3 minutes now to make this change.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
You're fine. You're fine. Upstairs and see if Dee is
Oh, Billy. Some nifty lingerie, huh?
Billy, you know Nick.
Yes.
Sure, I know him.
How are you, Bavini?
Hi, thanks.
Hello, Billy.
How are you?
This is Mr. Gazant, Billy Viveni.
Glad to know you.
Thank you.
Billy, I want you to introduce my friends to Miss Foster and some of the girls.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Miss Foster ain't available, but I'll get you some of the other girls.
But, Billy, it's Miss Foster they particularly want to meet.
But, well, they can't do it, Mr. Lasker.
And why can't they?
I haven't told you, but Dee is my girl. And we're gonna, well, we'll get married pretty soon.
So that's it. I wish I'd known this, Billy. Puts me in an embarrassing position.
Yeah, but a fella doesn't want his girl running around like a judge, Mr. Lasker. And then besides, I don't think she'd enjoy it.
Oh, it's just a little supper party. Dee can take care of herself. You've got to be broad-minded in this business. You know that.
You mean big-hearted?
Well, introduce them. Dee can refuse to go if she likes.
Well, all right if you say so. But I don't think it's a break.
All right, boys. Miss Foster and the girls will be down in a minute.
Great.
Don't mind waiting.
Not at all. Thanks a lot, Lasker.
No. That won't be so hard to take.
See you later.
So long, Mr. Lasker.
Be good.
Pardon us.
That's Gus Van taking girls out for a party. Wonder if he can see me from there. Yoo-hoo. Why, Mabel, where's your modesty? Why, he's looking right at me. Yoo-hoo.
Gus, isn't that the Foster kid? What bright eyes you got, Grandma.
Oh, Dee, Mr. Lasker wants you to meet some people. This is Nick,
Stefanos. How do you do?
and that's Mr. Brand.
How do you do, Miss Foster? I didn't think you'd remember me.
No, who could forget that mustache?
Good night.
That's Mr. Gazan.
Pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
You're even prettier than the voice said.
Oh, now stop your kidding.
Well, we're not kidding, Miss Foster. On my word now, really.
Ah, baloney.
Oh, that's very nice chicken feathers you got there. Pardon me, goose. But
Now, don't argue with me, Scotty. I have to get Dee away from those top hats and on that stage quick.
But the stage isn't set.
Well, what of it? Get the girls lined up. Now, go ahead.
All right, I'm on my way. I'm going now.
Come on, girls. Ready for Miss Foster's number? I'm ringing up right now.
I'm not ready.
Oh, you'll never be missed, dearie.
Come on, hurry up. Come on, girls. Come on, get over the other side there. Hurry up.
you certainly look beautiful tonight, Miss Foster. In that thingamajig, or I guess I don't know what you call it, being a plain businessman.
Yes, you see, Miss Foster, Mr. Gazan is in the importing business in Detroit.
Really?
Yes.
Importing? Oh, you mean perfumes and things like that in bottles?
Yeah, in bottles.
Oh, how nice.
Never mind about your hat. I'll take it away front. Oh, Miss Foster, this is your number.
We wanted you and some of your friends to join us after the show at a little supper party, Miss Foster.
That's awfully nice of you.
Didn't you hear me call?
No, Billy.
Well, your number's on.
Already? But honest, I didn't hear
Well,
you.
keep your mind on your job. Come
All
on.
right.
I guess we got the little girl in wrong.
Forget about those birds and their parties, babe. Ain't this the night we've been waiting for?
Yes, Billy.
And ain't your Billy boy counting on you to go in there and knock 'em cold?
I'm going to try awfully hard.
That's the talk, and you'll do it. Now, on your toes, girls. You ready? Don't get nervous. Remember, you're going to put this over for us.
Gee, I'm scared, Billy.
Why, there's nothing to get scared about. You'll knock 'em cold. It's in the bag. You ready, girls? You ready? All right, honey. Places, girls. You all right? Lights. Curtain.
Down in Banana Land, I heard a jungle band playing. I saw the jungle boat dressed in the jungle boat swaying. Dancing was their key to life. What a wonderful place. How they dance and sing all night. They're the happiest race.
Scotty. She's made.
Yes, and she's got nobody to blame but you, kid.
Can't you hit him up pointing out there? You're a mop-up, a panic, go on, baby.
Hey, Black.
Don't even watch out there, dear. Let's go on now. Come on.
All right. Billy.
Whoa, it's a fine time for you to get here.
Something I noticed tonight. Last overheard that remark about helping you. Oh, I don't mind leaving the show, but I'd feel a lot better if you were going along, and I don't mean maybe. Oh, pardon me.
You were wonderful, Miss Boston.
I've never seen anyone in Detroit that dance like you.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, and the smile. Oh.
I like that, too.
Why, you be the new sensation of Broadway. You'd better come along with us, and we'll introduce you to the boys who can write up your triumph for the newspapers.
Oh, I'd love to, but you see, Goodbye. That's just a friendly little sample.
Sure, Blossom, I get you.
And if you want to place an order for more, you know the phone number.
All right, Blossom, I'll remember it.
And I wasn't kidding about getting you that break. I'm going to tell the boyfriend about you.
Thanks, Blossom, but I'm satisfied here. Honest, I am. Well, lots of luck to you.
And luck to you, Billy. Bye.
Thanks.
All right, I'll go. But, you'll have to invite my two girlfriends, too.
Anyone you say.
Sure, you can invite all the lingerie in the show.
All right, I'll dress and be down in a minute.
I'll be counting the seconds, Miss Foster.
Dee, you mustn't do this.
After what I saw, I can do anything, and you'll still be ahead of me.
Well, let me tell you all about it.
Oh, I saw it, and I don't want to know how it fell.
Now, you gotta let me explain.
Don't touch me.
Now, listen, Dee. That dame got the gate tonight, and it was just a goodbye kiss she threw me before I knew it.
Took advantage of you, huh? Well, I didn't see you breaking away from it.
Well, you're not going out with those guys tonight.
Who's going to stop me?
I'm gonna stop you.
So this is what I can expect you to be after we're married. A bully.
Oh, listen, honey girl.
Oh, save that chatter for your big-eyed bimbo.
I'm gonna make you listen to me.
Don't waste your breath. You can't kiss that gold digger one minute and tell me what to do the next. You can't get away with it, you two-timer.
Dee, you're a natural-born dancer. It was great.
Thanks. That means money in the bank for you, kid. You're on top of the world, Dee. What's the matter? Aren't you happy? Not very. What's wrong, kid? Billy?
Who will?
Don't let him get you down.
I won't. Atta, baby.
He can't two-time me, and he can't boss me around. I'm not his property.
Certainly not. Let Blossom Royal get that headache.
Sure. There are too many fat bankrolls flirting with you to go crying over that thin dime. Yeah, and some of those bankrolls are waiting downstairs now to take us out.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's keeping us?
I'm not doing anything. All right, we'll go.
Good.
Saddle the horses, James. The Three Musketeers ride tonight.
Hey, can't you get another horse?
Oh, God.
Mr. Brand, I want you and your friends to understand that Miss Foster and me to be married.
Well, what of it?
I don't think so much of her now like I did.
Well, if she goes to that party tonight, it's just to spite me. It ain't because she's not wise to your kind.
Mildly interesting, but not important.
I don't think he approves of us. What are we supposed to do, break down and cry? Funny how heavy a lightweight can get.
Go on, it'll take more than a tuxedo and $4 worth of glass diamonds to make you a heavyweight. And it'll take more than that to take Dee Foster. And another thing.
Well?
Do you see that sign? Well, ditch that cigarette. I guess that'll hold you.
Come on, kids, hurry up. What flavor lipstick do you suppose those Johns like? Oh, try raspberry. You mean raspberry? Come on, let's hurry, huh? Yeah. Goodbye, Durgan. Good night, dear. Durgan. Goodbye, dear. Have a good time.
Hey, just a moment, please.
Good evening, Mr. Bavani.
Good night.
Oh, listen, little fella, you can't throw me down like this. I've been planning a celebration.
Why don't you tell me that before you swap kisses with that hunk of baloney?
I was gonna, only I
Only
didn't.
you didn't think of it until you had to square yourself. Good night, Mr. Bavani.
You'll be good and sorry for this someday.
Oh, come on, girls. Good night, Scotty.
Good night, Scotty.
Good night.
Boys, I want you to know Miss King, Miss Chan.
How do you do?
Delighted, I'm sure.
Mr. Brand.
Well, let's go.
All right, my
Enjoy
girls.
your show very
I
much.
enjoyed
You really?
Hey, come here. Why'd you want to let her go out with those good guys for?
I tried to stop her and she wouldn't listen to me.
Well, I guess she means all right.
Yeah, she means all right, but those guys she's with don't mean all right.
Now, well, wait a minute, Billy. They may have the best intentions in the world.
If those guys have any good intentions, they never use them.
Well, it's your own fault anyhow. I told you don't know how to handle women.
Oh, what do you know about handling women?
I know this much about women. If you give them enough rope, they'll skip away on you. I know that. Yeah. Oh.
Nifty little review, ain't it, Bert?
Not bad, but it lacks pep. It'd be a great show with Miss Foster and her friends in it.
Exactly what I was thinking. Maureen, they'll think you really mean that.
Don't let them get the idea that you don't.
But it's a great hunch at that. How would you like nightclub work, Miss Foster?
Why, I don't know.
She'd be simply crazy about it.
And what a background she's got for this nightclub racket. Why, her father's an elf.
1 week in a club like this, and you will be set, kid.
You said it. Would put you right in the spotlight. Bring you in contact with the big people who make Broadway stars out of little girls like you. Get the idea, Purse?
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
I can fix it up for you right here at the New Moon if you say the word.
Here? For me? Say, do you mean that?
Watch me sell the idea to the manager. Tony.
Why do you do all this for me, Mr. Brand? Let the man have his own way, Dee. He's got good ideas.
Yes, Mr. Brand?
Hello, Tony. Hey, I've got a great break for you. But first of all, I want to present one of the cleverest little kids on Broadway, little Dee Foster, Mr. Tonetti.
How do you do?
Tony, now here's the idea. First of all, these kids are with one of the best shows in Broadway. You know that, don't you?
Say, Bob, who's the new sucker with Brad? And the big boy?
Search me. I think I'll stick around. There may be a story here.
Yes, Mr. Brand? I think I can spot Miss Foster very nicely.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Take the job and believe it at your leisure.
It's a great opportunity for you, little girl.
But I can't do it without Florine in the bar.
Now we're getting down to business.
I hope you girls haven't any sisters.
Oh, no, I can't. You see, they're part of an act I've been rehearsing.
Tony, will you put my ring in your safe?
I won't even have any safe in a minute.
Tony, put them all on. They're clever kids.
Clever? Say, Mommy.
All right, Mr. Bryant, as you wish. Now, you girls report tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Better set your alarm clock.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
Isn't it the greatest thing that ever happened?
Mighty fine, Miss Foster.
First, that's the way we do things in little old New York.
I see the way you do things, but what I'm wondering is why you do them.
Plenty, kiddo.
While you're still speaking to ordinary people like us, suppose we dance.
Come on, I could fly.
Well, let's fly together.
I won't ask you to dance. I'm like one of those old automobiles with a clutch that's grand.
Oh, that's all right. We'll fit it out.
Thanks. My clutch is okay, baby. Let you me do the Greek walk, eh?
I don't need a shoe shine if that's what you mean. But let's dance, huh?
Sure. Looks like I brought you good luck tonight, Miss Foster.
Yes. What I can't figure out is why Mr. Brand is doing all this for me.
I can't either yet, but I'll see it through if you let me.
I'm afraid Billy here
I got you into this. Won't you let me be the one to help you if it becomes necessary?
Sure I will. Thanks.
Hey, will you put the lights out and go to bed?
Listen, Scotty, I can't sleep.
You can't sleep. Well, I can sleep. It's 2 o'clock. It's after 1:30.
Well, something must be holding dear. She'd be in by now.
Yeah, there's something holding her all right. It's either a diamond ring or a fur coat.
Oh, what do you know about girls?
What do I know about girls? Wasn't I engaged to a girl? And didn't I give her a diamond ring? And didn't she send the ring back?
Well, what are you beefing about?
She kept the stone. That's what I'm beefing about.
Scotty, you don't understand. I'm in love.
Ah, you're in love.
Yes, Scotty, I'm in love.
Well, kiss me.
Ah, shut up.
Hey, listen, all the dames are alike. There's no difference in any of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, D is different.
Oh, yeah? What's different about D?
I'll tell you. In the first place, she doesn't drink. In the second place, she doesn't smoke.
Oh, I see. She's like an old-fashioned lamp. She don't smoke or drink, but she goes out at nights.
You think you're a wise guy.
Well, listen, kid, remember what Kipling said about women? A fool, well, whatever he said, it was a wise crack.
Oh, why don't you shut up and go to sleep?
Hey, look, if you were a smart guy, you'd go to bed and get some sleep.
I'm going to stay awake until Dee comes home.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What day is this?
Monday.
Well, call me Friday.
Keep quiet, you sound like a peanut stand.
Thanks for a very nice evening.
Oh, the figure was all right. Thank
Good
you.
night, Mr. Brand.
Good
Thank
night.
you for a new job.
Good night.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night.
It's been awfully sweet of you, Mr. Brand.
It's been a pleasure, Miss Foster.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll be with you in a minute. Good night,
I
Miss
don't
Foster.
Boy, he sure is keen on that Foster girl.
Yeah. I bet she's going to stick around this town now for a while, all right.
Yeah, when we get through with him, he won't even have return fare to Detroit.
Good night, Mr. Gazelle. We'll be seeing you.
Night.
Good night.
I've had an awfully nice evening.
Because of the new job or because...
Because of everything.
That lets me in. And I'd like to see you again real soon. May I?
Why, call me up, won't you?
Will I? Tell your telephone to be expecting some mighty busy days.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Not a bad evening, eh? And good, too.
Isn't Mr. Gaston the oddest man? He seems almost timid.
Yeah, he's timid, kiddo. But he sure showed a fatherly attitude toward you tonight. I'm a witness to that myself. If you ain't aces as him, then I call for a new deal.
Oh, stop kidding.
Just a minute, Dee. I got a few words I want to say to you.
Oh, you've been waiting up all night just to say a few words, huh?
You should smart crack. Had to spend the whole evening jazzing around a lot of playboys.
What were you and Blossom Royal doing all that time?
Well, I'll tell you one thing I wasn't doing, kiddo. I wasn't out promoting no nightclub hounds for a lot of fancy dolls and favors. Trying to think of what a sap I was to ever believe that you'd do a double with a guy like me.
Ah, listen, Billy. You're a regular guy. And you weren't a sap at all.
Oh, yeah?
You know this racket as well as I do, Billy. You don't get something for nothing any time in this life.
No?
No. And tonight, just for being nice to Mr. Brand and Mr. Kazan, we all got extra jobs after the show at the New Moon nightclub.
The New Moon? Say, that's a joint. You're cuckoo. You can't work in a place... Oh, so that's what you were after. A job at the New Moon. And you expect me to believe you got that for nothing, eh?
What do you mean by that heavy laugh?
Say, listen. If you don't know what I mean, you're more hopeless than I thought.
Hold everything. You've overwritten your part. I was willing to listen as long as you talked half sense. But if you won't believe me, why should I believe you?
Shoot. You tell my fortune now.
I'm thinking of Blossom Royal. And having learned your angle on life, I'm going to keep on thinking of that friendly kiss.
That was different. She was trying to vamp me into producing a show for her.
Sure, that was different. Everything's different, according to who does it.
Working in a nightclub like the New Moon is different. And if you take that job, you and I are through.
You bet you and I are through, and you can keep your ugly thoughts to yourself.
Dee, just a minute. I didn't want my ring back.
Save it for Blossom. She's needed a ring all her life. Dancing dogs. Guess Billy takes his work more seriously than I thought.
Don't let it get your sense of humor, Dee. He's not so regular after all. He's about as regular as our paychecks, if you ask me.
Hello?
Just a second. It's for you, Dee.
Billy?
I don't think so.
Hello? Oh, yes, Mr. Gasson. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gasson, but honestly, I feel kind of low today.
Then I apologize. I shouldn't have kept you out so late. Can't I square myself? How about a little luncheon right after rehearsal? Little drive later, and maybe dinner before the show.
Oh, I can't, Mr. Gasson. I don't want to go any place for luncheon.
Oh, be reasonable. He's got two gentlemen friends, and they eat, too. And today's the day they've got onion soup at Hoffman's.
No, really, Mr. Gasson, I just can't.
Well, if you change your mind, remember the Continental Hotel, Manhattan, 6777.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Gasson.
I give you credit, dearie. You sure rang down a fast curtain on Mr. Buvani.
But I don't understand.
Oh, you was trying to make a secret of it, Lammy. The way you and Billy broadcast your last battle, everyone in the house knows your every heartbeat. But the whole house is for you.
If Billy wants to go producing for a dame like Blossom Royal, they're all glad he moved out of the place.
Moved? Why, what do you mean? Didn't I just hear him hoofing upstairs?
Mother McGuire will tell you what I mean. Your ex-fiancé removed himself this morning, bag and baggage. He said he was going to Brooklyn to produce a show for the club.
But didn't he leave any message? Big game, kid. Even Josephine couldn't keep Napoleon.
And use your beans. Don't forget Mr. Cassan, a regular, with a real heart and a real pocketbook.
Yeah, and that's the kind of a guy to marry.
Manhattan, 6777. And don't forget, today's the day they've got onion soup at Huffman's.
According to my bookkeeping, you lose $10,050.
That puts me right back where I started a week ago, even with the game.
Yeah, but think of the fun you've had.
That's right.
Your game's a little off tonight, isn't it?
I guess that xylophone player up there's bad luck to me.
Ain't superstitious, are you, Purse?
No, but he's playing got on my nerves tonight.
You're right, Purse. Guess I'll have to give up these rooms. The place is getting too noisy. It's overrun with a bunch of vaudeville nuts.
Plenty noisy, all right. And listen, fellas, don't forget the beard little Dee Foster's opening tonight at the New Moon.
Oh, sure. We'll be there, Purse.
I'll expect you. So long, fellas.
Good night, old man.
Come again sometime.
Taking this Detroit baby ain't gonna be so tough. A few more games and we'll have him in the red plenty.
I'll say we will.
Well, how did this thing size up, Nick?
Well, it's like I told him, he lose $10,050. He. And that's a little bit more than he weeks before.
Flowers for you, Dee. Oh, thanks, Sheridan.
From Billy?
No, Mr. Cassan. Oh, that ain't Mr. Cassan grand.
Aren't they beautiful?
At least he's thoughtful. I bet Billy Bavani is out with that royal gal right now and has forgotten you exist. And I'll bet he hasn't even seen her since she left the show. Horses, horses, horses. Cassan's is the guy, Dee.
I'll say he is.
Have you a single table?
Non, monsieur, il n'y a plus de table. Prenez la commande au 49 là. Oui, monsieur.
I want a single table.
No, sir, I have no more tables. Even if you had a reservation, it wouldn't do you any good.
Oh, I have to get in here somehow. Can't you do something for me?
Very sorry, we have no more tables. But I've turned away dozens of people.
Why,
Oh.
Billy,
Hello, Blossom.
where have you been all these months?
Well, I've been working around.
Oh, Bunny, this is my cousin, Billy Bubani. You remember, I told you about him.
How do you do?
How are you?
Say, Billy, you must come in and sit with us and tell us all about Aunt Susan.
Right. Our usual table? 62. Hey, get a load of that. Dee's boyfriend has come to life.
Oh, yeah.
62?
Would you sit down? Thanks.
You'd better buy Dee's boyfriend a nice little one-way ticket to California.
I'm not so sure about that. Perhaps Dee wants her boyfriend around.
Don't be so big-hearted or you will lose that girl. I lose 3 of them that way once myself. And the rich watch.
You want to be a flop, don't you, handsome?
No.
Oh, don't try to kid me or yourself. You know if she's a hit tonight, it's curtains for you.
Remember, dearie, that crowd wants life, and you, and Sparta. They'll get it.
You've got a snap out of it, Dee. You'll live just as long if you never see Billy again. Maybe longer.
Don't talk about Billy. I'll be all right.
Huh?
Ready for your number, Miss Foster?
Oh, good. Good. Are you all ready?
Come on, girl. Dee, are you all right?
Sure, I'm great. I'll give him that old sparkle.
Atta baby. You said it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you a new feature, a little girl who has danced her way into the hearts of Broadway. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce Miss Dee Foster. A big hand for Miss Foster.
Everybody must have somebody to care for, somebody to share his sorrow and care. I'm somebody who needs somebody, and therefore I ask you, doesn't it seem strange that my love doesn't change? I'm always down by my own thumb. I miss kissing and want some. I get so tired wishing and waiting for love. I'm going to live with someone. I feel like taking it from one. I get the fidgets wishing and waiting for love. I bought a gown, finest in town. It cost me most of my dough. When I was dressed, I looked my best. Then I had no place to go. I'm always round by my own thumb. I'm missing kissing and want some. I'm getting older, wishing and waiting for love.
Wonderful, boys, just wonderful.
Back in Detroit.
Oh, forget Detroit.
Well, I guess she's a hit, all right.
And that blacks you on the picture, baby.
I'm always round by my own thumb. I miss kissing and want some. I'm getting nervous, wishing and waiting for love. I'm going to feel it for someone. I feel like taking it from one. I get those fidgets, wishing and waiting for love. I bought a gown, finest in town. It cost me most of my dough. When I was dressed, I looked my best. Then I had no place to go. I'm always round by my own thumb. I'm missing love and I want some. I'm growing older, wishing and waiting for love.
Isn't she an angel?
I never thought of her in that way. How about it, Nate?
Don't ask.
congratulations. And you know what that means.
Sure, Park Avenue apartment next.
I wish you wouldn't bring that up again.
Oh, I was thinking of Dee Foster, stupid, not myself.
Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
You'll understand, boys, if I duck out.
Of course.
Tell Dee I think she's great first.
Sure.
Give her my regards.
Sure, I been in love myself.
I think I'll run up to Dee's dressing room and give her the old congratulations.
Oh, I bet she'll not even remember you.
I'll take a chance on that. Pardon me.
I'd like to meet Miss...
Relax, dearie. Relax.
Miss Grant, did you ever see so many people?
Say, I bet they're still applauding, honey.
I never heard such applause since I danced.
Dee, I thought you'd drop in your tracks when you saw Billy with Blossom. So did I. But instead, she just cut loose. And how?
It burned me up. I just had to show him I could put it over.
You showed him, baby.
Maybe it's Billy.
Coming to climb up in your lap for a real good cry.
Come in.
All right to come in here?
Oh, yes, come in.
Good
How do
evening,
you do,
Mr. Cassan. How do you do, Mr. Cassan?
Don't let me drive you out.
No, we were just going, weren't we?
Yes, to get a shoe shine. We won't be long, Dee.
Goodbye, Dee.
Well, little girl, I was certainly proud of you tonight.
Thanks.
You know, I'm not much on fancy words, but I'm depending on this to say them for me.
Oh, Mr. Cassan, it's beautiful.
I thought you'd like it. Let me put it on you.
Oh, no, Mr. Cassan, really, I can't take it, no.
Oh, it don't amount to anything. It don't begin to tell you how much I think of you. You know I love you.
Oh, Mr. Cassan.
You've just got to let me tell you, little girl. I'm just crazy about you. Head over heels in love with you. I didn't think there was such a darling kid on earth.
Boy, I sure can't win tonight.
I noticed that xylophone player don't seem to bother you tonight.
Nothing could bother me tonight. There's someone bringing me good luck.
What do you mean, somebody bringing you good luck?
Little Dee Foster. She's going to marry me tonight.
No.
Yep, right after a number at the theater.
Well, what do you think of that? Congratulations, Perce. You kind of slipped one over on us, didn't you?
That's what I call fast work. Presto, marry.
Not so presto as you think. I've been begging her every day for a week to marry me.
First must be full of what you call the these, them, those, if.
Isn't Dee dancing at the new moon tonight?
No. She's only going down to bid her girlfriends goodbye.
Oh.
Tonight's my night.
Open for 50.
That's reasonable. I'll stay.
Stay. Yep. We're going to be married at Dee's home with a lot of stage actors on tap.
Hoofers and acrobats.
It'll be roll call for the whole theatrical profession.
Oh, kind of a who's.
Something like it. Stay, guys?
Yes, I'll stick around.
Cards? Play these. I ain't so contented. Give me 3.
2, please.
Just
I'll take a shot in the dark. Give me 3.
3 to the dealer.
All right, Nick.
So he open.
Check it.
That's a man after my own heart.
Well, boys, I'll play a lover's hunch. 500. Hope Dee's bringing me luck tonight.
With your bankroll, why marry the girl, Perce?
Because there's a lot of difference between wanting a girl and being in love with an angel like Dee, if you get what I mean.
Well, here's a rough idea of what I think of love and its hunches. Up a grand.
That lets me out.
They don't look as good as they did. You, Nick?
Did I say anything?
I'm still playing on love. I'll hike that 3 grand.
What? See, you kind of play your hunches, don't you?
Always. And you?
Call.
The ladies are certainly with me tonight. 4 queens.
Boy, something's sure with you.
Just a little run of luck, boys. Don't let it get you down.
Oh, it's that racket up there that's got me down. The one-man orchestra's getting my goat tonight.
Yeah, mine too.
Can't somebody... Deal, will you, Nick?
Well, boys, if you want to take me, you've got to do it tonight. And we've only a few minutes left to play.
Step on it, will you, Nick?
Cut.
Come on, deal 'em out, deal 'em out.
Well, tonight's the big night, Dee.
Happy? I've never been so happy in all my life. Just think, tomorrow I'll be Mrs. Perskison. Why shouldn't I be happy? 3 little musketeers, and tomorrow there'll be 2. We'll stick together, kids, to the end. Right to the wedding and all the heat.
And then you'll be gone.
And tomorrow there'll be 2. Oh, stop it, kids. You'll be giving me the weep. Then my mascara will run all over the place.
Gee, we'll miss her when she's gone. I'll say. I missed her already.
Say, did you see these diamonds?
See it. Say it. Winked at me and asked me to take it home. That Perskison sure must have plenty of do-re-mi. Yeah, Dee ain't wasting any time getting it. The big clinch comes off tonight at the actor's boarding house. People are born lucky.
Hello, Dee. Looking for Billy?
Look, dance artist. Don't be funny.
On the level, are you getting married tonight?
Sure. No stage manager bought that ring. I'm getting smart, following the crowd now.
Well, that may be all right, Dee, but be sure the crowd's going the right way. Well, congratulations, Dee. It's great. So it's coming off tonight, huh?
Sure. At the old boarding house at 12 o'clock. Won't be long now, Scotty.
Well, good luck, Dee.
Thanks, Scotty.
Not a bad hand at all, boy. Up 10 grand.
What's the idea, Percy? This ain't a millionaire's game.
Lost your nerve? Come on, call it or leave it.
I call it.
Just a little full house, Gus.
Is that all?
Wow.
3 of a kind.
In that pot.
Can you top that?
50 grand easy.
Boy, I never had such rotten luck in my life.
Your luck's all right, but you played like a lot of yaps.
Yeah?
You didn't.
Right.
I'll say he didn't.
Just my usual game.
Oh, yeah?
Quite a pot you raked in that last time, Percy.
170 grand. Pay me.
Sure took us for cleaning tonight, Percy.
That's not much money for you big Broadway boys.
Well, I'm afraid it's a little bit more than the bunch of us are carrying right now.
That's right.
I'll give you my IOU for the crowd.
I expected that, Cricker.
What's that?
I said I expected that, Cricker.
You'll find that good.
No sucker has ever found your IOUs good yet, Cricker.
Well, smash.
Come on, stick him up there, Brand. Get him up. That's fine. Keep him up.
What's the idea of the trick, Percy?
When in Rome, outsmart the tricker at his own game.
Percy, I'm afraid you've got us all wrong.
On the contrary, I've got you just right.
Come on, give me that dough.
Don't get so heavy.
Now all you boys have to do is just be nice. Took me for a chump, eh? Tried to frame a guy from the stick.
Come on, Bud, let's have the other 50.
Smart bird, somebody tried.
You boys should have found out the sort of a guy I am before framing me in a racket like this. Won't they love this story in Detroit? A guest in New York from the city of automobiles takes Broadway gamblers for a ride. You want my watch, too?
What, and get pinched for receiving stolen goods?
You're having a lot of fun, aren't you?
Yep. plenty.
You better go down, monkey.
Now get me, Trigger. This is for your benefit. I ain't any lily. I've been in this racket a long time myself, but I've played the game square. I never pulled anything phony in my life unless the other guy pulled something first. But you tried a tip-off gag with your xylophone player, and I fell for it once. The second time, I got wise. And the last time, tonight, the man I put in your fellow's place was playing for me. And after I'm gone, you can go up and unlock the closet door and let your little friend go home. But remember one thing. Any gob that worked through the war on a submarine can spot a periscope anywhere, even if it is in a chandelier with a xylophone player at the other end above. Come on, boys, let's get out of here. All right, boys. So long, fellows. And thanks for the introduction to the future Mrs. Kissant.
That bunch of Detroit bohunks can't get away with that. Come on, boys. Open that thing up and let's get out of here. A quiet method for the wise guy. And a sure cure. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Dad. You tell that red-headed girl that I'm waiting out here?
There'll be no messages going there tonight, sir.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, Mr. Gazan.
Will you tell Miss Foster that Mr. Kissant is waiting?
Will I?
Thanks. Everything all right?
Okay.
Meet me at the rooming house.
Right.
Hey, pull that cab.
Oh, Miss Foster, Mr. Gazette, the groom is here.
Thanks, Scotty. Well, girls, we better hurry. Yeah, let's go. Never Scotty, aren't you coming to my wedding?
I'd rather not, Dee. You know how it is with me and Billy.
Oh.
Dee, I wouldn't want Billy to think I deserted him for the world.
Oh, that's all right, Scotty. I understand. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dee.
Hello.
Hello, Florine. Hello, Dee. Hello, girl.
I'm sending you girls ahead in a taxi.
Is it paid for?
Well, of course it's paid
We'll
for.
find it.
Goodbye.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, that is
Goodbye.
You do love me, don't you?
I'm going to try very hard, Trace.
I guess that's about all any man could ask for.
Hello, Scotty. Hello. How are you? Well, look at the big Broadway producer. How's the show going, Billy? Oh, that deal's off. Oh, already? What was the matter? Too many bugs in it. And the biggest one was that Blossom Royal. I wouldn't sign a contract to start that date if I was star.
Oh, I know what was the matter. They wouldn't pay you the big dough, hey?
They couldn't pay me money enough.
No? You know, you
hey,
look...
well, where's Dee?
Dee? Why, haven't you heard, Billy?
Heard what, Scott?
Why, Dee's getting married tonight.
Dee married tonight?
Yeah, she's gonna marry that Gazant guy down in the old rooming house. You know, where you and her were so happy. Well, you know what I mean, Billy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Gee, that's great, ain't it?
Yeah, they just left here a few minutes ago.
I just missed them, huh?
Yeah. Gee, Billy, you should have been here. The girls gave them a great send-off. They were throwing rice and everything. I threw one of my old shoes at the groom. I wish I had kept my foot in it.
Get married tonight, huh?
Yeah, but Billy, if I know my women, and I'm sure I do, she's doing this thing for spite.
You think so?
I'm sure of it. And one word from you would square everything.
And you think I still have a chance?
I know you have a chance, but not standing here.
Well, come on, let's go.
Well, wait till I get my hat.
Okay.
Where are we going? This isn't the way home.
I'm taking an indirect route. I had a little argument with Gus Brand tonight, and I'm not taking any chances. Not on this night.
Is it very serious?
Nothing for you to worry your little head about. Forget it.
Well, all right.
In another hour, you'll be mine. Glad?
Of course. Very.
Maybe he took a different route.
All right, now we'll get him.
Hey, Gus, we better turn down a dark street off this avenue.
We're all right now, I'm telling you. Now pipe down.
I told the minister to give you all the breaks tonight, honey. You know, I promised to love, honor, and cherish. But you don't need to commit yourself. And any time you change your mind... Dee, what's wrong?
What you just said. I've changed my mind, Percy.
Are you joking?
I can't go through with it. I just can't. There's no use kidding. I'm going to play straight with you.
Sure you are. I know that.
I thought I could forget Billy, but I can't. I tried. You promised so much.
And I'm going to make good, little girl. Every single promise. Why, I'm going to star you on Broadway and...
And I know. But can't you understand what it means for me to try to give up Billy?
Now you're just nervous and tired tonight.
And lonesome. So lonesome, Percy.
Sure you are. But that'll pass. Why, in a week you'll be laughing at this. Right now, everything seems muddled. But I've got some mighty fine things planned for you, little girl.
Now.
Oh,
What's happened, Percy?
I've been shot. They got me, Dee.
Oh, I didn't hear any shots.
Gus Brand don't use the kind of a gun you can hear.
Oh, Percy, we gotta get a doctor. Quick, driver!
Wait a minute, Dee. I've got to go through with this. Here. Take this money. That's
What
what
am I
they're
doing
after. David, get a cab and go home.
And leave you here like this?
Hurry, dear. You're in danger here. They're probably following. Get out while the car stops.
Oh, Percy, I can't
Give me-
leave you.
Get a taxi cab and go home, honey.
Gee, I don't want to go.
No, hurry, dear. I'm all right.
Oh, Percy, I hate to do this.
Don't worry about me.
Oh,
Driver.
Hey, it's Billy. That means trouble. He's sure to crowd the wedding. Let's warn Dee.
I know she will. Believe me. Saying I'm going to send you these.
Hello, good girl. Is Dee here yet?
Billy, why did you come here? Yeah, what's the big idea? There they come. They're coming now.
What's happened? Get around. Step back. Step back.
Why, they got him right under our noses. Well, I didn't see the girl leave.
You girls get in the house. Yeah, you get in the house. We'll take care of it.
How did the dame get out? I haven't any idea.
So you don't think the dame...
Now, you keep out of this. We know who bumped in. Somebody call a doctor.
Are you all right, Chief? Are you hurt? Where did they get you?
I'm certainly glad to see you open those eyes, Mr. Kazan.
Hello, Billy. Thanks. Did you hurt very badly? I'm all right.
Take it easy, Chief.
Somebody give me a lift.
Take it easy now.
Put him in the house.
Hurry up. Go ahead, get inside. Right away. Yes.
I've sent for a doctor.
Don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine.
Well, Chief, you're all right. I think we'll dig out and look up a certain party.
Yeah, we've got a little business to transact with Gus Brand.
Not tonight. Tonight belongs to the sweetest little girl on earth. And I don't want it spoiled for her.
But where is Dee, Mr. Kazan?
I let her out when they shot. She'll be along presently. Don't worry. She'll be mighty glad to see you, boy.
No, sir. It won't be me that she...
Wait a minute. She told me in the car that she couldn't marry me, that she couldn't go through with it. All along, she's been as much in love with you as I've been with her.
Is that straight?
That's straight. You'll be good to her, but you will. You love her.
You bet your life I love her. And there's a pretty big break for me, but it's pretty tough on you. And I don't feel so good about that. On the level, I don't, Mr. Kazan.
That's great of you, kid. But it's all in the game. First I hold the aces, then you hold it. We both make a play for the same girl. You win. I lose. But I'm a pretty lucky hound for having known her.
Where is he? It's Dee. She's safe. Kurt, are you all right?
He's all right.
Don't.
Sure. I'm fine.
Well, why did you make me leave you?
Because I wanted you to be safe. And you are. That's all that matters. Still got the money?
Yes, here.
There's enough money there to star her on Broadway, Lily. And I want you to keep my promise for me.
Are you going to do this? For me? For us?
After you what?
After I didn't go through?
You played square, Dee. That goes a long way with me. You gave me a little glimpse of heaven that a guy like me seldom gets. So whatever I do for you isn't half enough. I'll be watching for your name in the big lights, honey. And when Broadway claims you for its own, I'll be around someplace, hoping that maybe you'll be saving a little thought for me.
Ain't he a great guy, dear?
Kurt, you're an angel.
Oh, no, I'm not. But I came mighty close.
Congregate, and you have to nurse them in a very odd way. from the colleges they graduate. They have a knowledge that breaks all the rules. They ought to teach it in school. They hustle you, they cuddle you, they muzzle you, befuddle you, those Broadway baby dolls. They don't like rattles that baby shake. They like the rattles that dollars make. They sigh a lot, they cry a lot, and when they cry you buy a lot. Diamonds and nice Polaroids. They got a lot of what you are missing. They're hot, so hot, red hot when they're kissing. They hug you, they cuddle you, they muzzle you, befuddle you, those Broadway baby dolls.
It's a hit, baby, a Broadway mopper.
Well, look who produced it, Billy.
Oh, hold water when I can look at the star. The most beautiful, charming girl.
Hey, for after our honeymoon.
I've been saying for that for a long time. Gilly, what's in there? Go ahead. You're crazy.